I'm super excited to be crafting with you today, and I'm a little bit late. I'm just right on time because I had to make a coffee. And you know that saying about a watch kettle never boils? I was like, come on already, boil so I can make my coffee and jump on live. So I do apologize for being just a tad. I'm just right on time. It's 5:01 now, so I haven't done too bad. So, welcome everybody to my live crafting session. So, this is episode 9 of my 12 days of Christmas crafting. So, it's been an epic journey, I can tell you. It's been fabulous to be crafting with you nearly every afternoon. And I feel like I'm hanging out with you all every afternoon, which has been really, really awesome. So, welcome. If this is the first episode that you have caught of my 12 days of Christmas, then you really need to go back and watch episode 1 through to 8 because it's been a really, really fun journey showing you all of these gorgeous new products that we have in our new mini catalog. So as you know, our mini catalog is going to go live on the 6th of September. So any of these products that I'm using today can be purchased in a starter kit. So you can actually purchase them right now in a starter kit. And Theo's not here, Margaret. He was on the floor and now he's gone. And I said to him, all the ladies will be missing you. And he just turned his back and walked away. So not quite sure. I think he's probably thinking, oh, here she goes again. She's not going to feed me again. But anyway, so welcome everybody. And I'm super excited to be back here crafting with you once again. So today is your last day to earn the free kit from Monday's online class that I did, and it was with the beautiful Night Divine suite, which is absolutely stunning. So I will do all the die cutting for you, but you will only get a kit to make one of each card due to limited supplies of what I have. So it's been a really, really fun journey, and I thank each and every one of you for following me and for turning up every afternoon. And I actually had a message from one lady, and she said, I really I love it. She said, I go to bed. She's from overseas. She said, I go to bed and I know that when I wake up there'll be a new video waiting for me. So so that's really nice to know that people are actually looking forward to my crafting and looking forward to my videos. So hello and welcome. Oh, here he is. He's decided to make an appearance. He must have thought better of it. And anyway, so welcome. And Theo has been here crafting with me nearly every afternoon. He missed yesterday. I don't know what the deal was yesterday, and I thought he was going to miss today, but he's here with us once again. So welcome everybody, and I'm just going to tell you a few things of what I've got going on with my crafting business, and then we will get into making some gorgeous gift bags. So it's not all about doing cards and things for Christmas. It's all about sharing the love of our crafting and sharing it with others. And it's really, really nice to be able to make some gorgeous gift bags to pop little gifts and treats in for people at Christmas. So you're going to love this episode. I have actually done these bags before, but I'm going to do them again with some of the brand new designer series paper that we have in the new September to December mini catalog. So welcome. And if you are watching for the first time and you haven't commented, please comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Please don't sit in the background and lurk in the background and don't talk up. We love it when we meet new people, and we love it when we all hang out and chat with each other. And I can see there's people here saying hello to each other, which is really, really awesome. I love seeing that when I'm doing my videos. So if you've just popped in, my name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. I sell all things to do with paper craft, stamps, inks, dyes, but I actually come here and show you exactly how to use them and share my tips and tricks and share my love of crafting with you. And that's more or less what I love doing, is sharing my love of crafting. This is my full-time job, and I need to say that less than 0.1% of the company earn incentive trips and things, which is the level that I'm at. So we're 0.1% of the company. We have to do that to do with the new earnings claim. So it doesn't mean that you can jump in and join Stampin' Up and you can start making a living out of it. But I didn't actually decide to do that. I just joined to enjoy the discount, and it turned out that I shared my love of crafting, and people just loved me sharing my love of crafting. So hopefully you will sit back and enjoy this session that we're doing this afternoon. So I just wanted to tell you a few things that I have happening in my business as we get started. So first of all, we have our kits sale, so 30% off kits this month only. So we've got about what is it? 10 anyway, just over 10 days to go with this awesome sale. So this is a great thing for Christmas gift giving too. If you've got people that you don't know what you want to actually give them for Christmas, why not buy them a kit and give them an all-inclusive handmade kit, and they can make their own gift cards, their own birthday cards, their own home decor, whatever the kit is that you decide to do. So 30% off kits this month is really, really good. So it's a great idea for Christmas giving. So just wanted to let you know about that. August Stamps Club. I will be designing and cutting kits next week for August Stamps Club. So if you want to get in, I'm using the beautiful balloon stamp set. For $50, you get the stamp set, you get a card kit to make 6 cards, and you get a video tutorial showing you step by step how to make the 3 cards, and you make 2 of each design. The kits are all cut, ready to go for you. They're all in card bases, layers, die cutting is all done for you for the basic option, or you can upgrade to the bundle for $105, and you will actually get the stamps and dies, and you'll also get the kit, but you'll be able to do your own die cutting, which sometimes that's more practical because it's easier when you can cut your own die cutting. Very hard to stamp on things that are already been die cut. So if you're interested in that, please feel free. There's a link in the show more box down below on YouTube, and there's also a link in the description of this video to join my monthly stamps club. September Global Craft Party. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this event. Rose Ward, my awesome friend from New York, and myself are teaming up together to bring you an action-packed 24 hours of showing you absolutely everything we possibly can out of the mini catalog. So we will be going live 3 times each. So there'll be 6 live videos. There will be projects that we will make. We will have lots and lots of fun. There'll be challenges and giveaways. And it's a super, super fun event. For $75, you get a $65 goodie bag. So you get $65 worth of product and for the $75, and you get to attend. I'm not frozen on my end, Kathy, so you might need to refresh because it's still streaming quite well, and it's not saying that I have anything. So sometimes refresh and come back in again. So September Global Craft Party, our sweet card extravaganza with my lovely friend Kayla McCauley is a stamp camp that we are doing. So we're going to be bringing you a stamp camp once a month, and for that stamp camp, you're going to get the designer series paper, the ribbon, the embellishments. You're going to get a mixture pack of cardstock, and you're also going to get a pack of envelopes, and you will also get a PDF tutorial showing you how to make 8 projects, and you will also get a video tutorial showing you how to make those 8 projects as well. So it's video tutorial plus PDF tutorial. So if you're a person that likes to see written instructions, then the PDF will be for you. If you're a person that's a visual learner and a video is more the way you learn, then the videos will be for you. They will be emailed out to your email address with unlisted YouTube videos that will be yours to keep whenever you wish. And as I said, craft game night I'll be holding another craft game night in October, and I'm about to get those events all sorted for October and send out an email early next week. So if you're interested in craft and game night, it is super, super fun. So I hold it in person and online at the same time, and doing the in person and online at the same time is great fun. The people online are on a Zoom call, and it's like they're in the room with us, and the people in person, we eat beautiful treats, we play bingo, we craft, we generally have a good time. So craft game night is $45 in person, or it's $50 if you want to choose to do it online. Okay, so I'm actually now going to get into the crafting. So I wanted to use this gorgeous paper. Now, this gorgeous paper is the paper that I think it's called A Walk in the Forest. Is that what it's called? A Walk in the Forest? Let me see. A Walk in the Forest. Yes, that's what it's called. So I used it yesterday in my crafting. And I'm going to show you 3 different bag sizes this afternoon. Now, these bags are so easy to make. They are so simple, so quick and easy to make. You will never, ever worry about your gift wrapping ever again, because you can make these bags any size you like. So I'm going to start off with the 12 by 12 size bag, and we will go down from that size to smaller sizes. Now, I remember doing a video like this once, I think it was last year, and I went down to the smallest size I could possibly do, which I think it was 2 inches by 2 inches was the smallest size that I did. And it was a tiny, cute little, wouldn't be able to fit anything in it, but it was absolutely super, super cute. All right, so what you decide is which way you want your paper to be up, and I think I want it to be up like that. So I'm going to choose that that's going to be the top of my bag. So for the top of my bag, I'm going to score that at 2 inches. So I'm going to score that at 2 inches. And then I'm going to score the other 3 sides at 3 inches each. So if you want to grab a piece of 12 by 12 paper and craft along with me, then by all means, go and grab 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper and you can craft along with me and do this. So we're just going to do 3-inch score lines on all 3 sides. So tell me in the comments if you've decided that you want to craft along with me and do this with me. Quick, run and grab, I'll give you a little bit of time, run and grab 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, designer series paper that you like, and jump back on. So let me know if you've decided to craft with me. So what I've done is, this is my top. So my top, I've done it at 2 inches, and then the other 3 sides, I've done it at 3 inches. So I'm going to do the same thing on my second piece of designer series paper. Now, I'm thinking, I think this can go anyway. So I'm just going to do that top score line again. So at 2 inches. Tell me in the comments if you're crafting along with me, if you've decided to grab some designer series paper and do it. Cindy, go and grab some paper. Yep, I'll wait for you. Let me know when you're back on. Okay, so we're doing 2 inches and then 3 inches on all sides. Put your running shoes on, Cindy, quick. Okay, so we've got 3 inches there. So you've got to work out which side you want your paper as well. And when I say which side you want your paper, what pattern you want on the outside, what pattern you want on the inside. So whatever the pattern is on the inside, you're going to have a folded over bit that's going to show on the outside. So double-sided designer series paper is really, really great for this. Okay, let me know when Cindy's back on, everyone. Is anyone else grabbing some paper? I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. I've got my lovely Norway mug. I'm going to show you my Norway mug while we're waiting for Cindy to grab her paper. So one of the traditions that I do when I go away on an incentive trip, I collect magnets for my fridge, but I also collect coffee mugs. So this is my Norway coffee mug because I went to Norway in May. So I did also do a trip through Europe, and I've actually got a Paris mug as well. Pity I didn't get a London mug, but I got a Paris mug as well as my Norway mug. So I've got a lovely cup of coffee in my Norway mug. Oh, you're back, Cindy. Okay. I talked too much. I didn't even get a mouthful of my coffee. All right. So let's go back onto the desk again. So you can see Theo's flat out crafting here with us once again. You're a keyring collector, Sue. Okay. So I've been collecting magnets, and I thought what I might do is when I've got my craft studio, I have a frame that I broke a mirror. I had a beautiful mirror in my bedroom, and the wind blew and it blew it off the wall, and it fell onto my bed and broke, and everyone goes, oh, bad luck. But, you know, I'm not that superstitious, but it actually broke, but I kept the frame to it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a bit of metal in there and let my magnets be able to stick on it. So now I could either do this side. This is going to be my outside, so that's the bag that I've decided to do. Or if I wanted to do it the other way, that the bag would look like that. Okay, so you'd have the green with that nice little holly around it. But I've decided that I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so I'm actually going to glue that down. So we're going to fold over that top. Cindy, we scored the top. You've got to make where you're going to have the top of your bag. You're going to make your decision of which way your paper is going to go and where the top is. The top you're going to score at 2 inches. The other 3 sides you're going to score at 3 inches. Okay, so you're going to do that on the 2 pieces. So 2 inches across the top, 3 inches on the 3 sides. So 3 inches there, 3 inches there, and 3 inches there. Okay, and we're going to do that on both of them. And then you're going to fold over your 2-inch piece and you're actually going to glue it down. So we're going to fold it over and we're going to crease it with our bone folder. And we're actually going to run some Seal Plus down along it. And we're going to glue that down. Okay, so we have 2 pieces here that we've got our 3-inch score lines on all 3 sides. We've got our 2-inch piece folded over on the top. Now, the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to need a pair of scissors. And on one of them, we're actually going to cut. Hang on, and I'm going to fold these first. Let's fold out all of our 3-inch score line marks. So I'm going to fold that one. I'm going to fold this one. It's easier to see when we're cutting if we've got them folded, especially on a patterned piece of paper. So I've got those 3 done. I'll then bring these ones in and we'll fold on the 3-inch mark. That one. Fold the bottom up. And fold the side up. Okay. Now, you can totally have less of a border up here if you wanted a higher bag. So instead of doing the 2 inches, you could maybe do 1.5 inches or even 1 inch if you wanted a taller bag. But we won't talk about that because we won't confuse us too much. So now what we're going to do is on one piece, this square that we have down the bottom here, we're just going to cut along that one score line straight to the cross score line now. So we're going to do that one. And we're also going to do this side as well. Okay. And I'm so bad at seeing here. So I'm just going to trim that a little bit more because I didn't quite trim on my score line. And that's totally, I mean, we need it to be nice and neat because it's going to be the edge of our bag. And this one here, I didn't do it either. It's hard to do this on camera when you're sitting so far away from it. Okay, so I'm going to just trim it a little bit more to definitely get on that score line. Okay, so it's got to be nice and straight and on that score line. Okay, so we have that. And then this one, what we're actually going to do is we're going to trim on that score line, but we're also going to trim the other way as well. So we're going to take out that whole square on the second piece. So we're just going to cut out that whole corner on that second piece on both sides. Is everyone following along? Let me know if you're following along. Okay, so we're going to do that. These bags are so super easy. Keep those pieces. You may want to use them on another project. Now, what I find makes this a little bit better and makes it sit a lot nicer is just to miter this flap in. So we're just going to miter that side in and we're going to miter that side in. So I'm doing it a little bit slower for you now so that we can see how to do this. But when I get to do the other 2 sizes, you will find that I'll go a lot quicker because it is so much easier. Cindy's following along. The size of the Designer Series paper, Sue, is 12 by 12. Okay. So, Sue, if you're deciding to join us and do it, grab 2 sheets of 12 by 12, the same pattern. Same sheets of designer series paper. You're going to make the decision of which side is going to be the way your pattern's going to be, which side is going to be your outside. You're going to score along the top at 2 inches. You're going to score the other 3 sides at 3 inches. Okay, so you're going to do that on both. And then on one piece, you're going to slip just along to that score line. The other piece, you're going to take the whole corner out and you're going to miter that piece in. Now, what's actually going to happen is this is going to, as you can see, this is going to fold up to one side of the bag and this is going to fold up to the other side of the bag. So they're going to go together. Okay. Now, it's going to go together like this. So I'm going to just show you. It's going to go together like this. Okay. Like that and like that. Okay. And that's how your bag goes together. It's as simple as. Very, very easy. All right. So now because they're going to adhere here, now you can either use liquid glue or you can use Seal Plus or you can use tear and tape. Okay. I'm just going to use Seal Plus. I'm going to add that there and there. And I'm just going to line that up where it's going to meet, nice and even, line it up and just flap it down like that. Okay. All right. So we now have them connected together. So this is our right side. This is our wrong side. Now what you've got to do is you've got to make sure which side you want to be the front of the bag. Okay. So when I fold this up, can you see here? I have that flap. Okay. So I don't want that to be at the front. I want this to be at the front because there's no flap. Okay. So those 2 side bits have to fold back towards the back. So what we need to do is we need to put glue on these bits because they're going to, hang on, let me get this right. Okay, so your front piece, you need to put glue on your front piece. So the piece that you decide to be your front, these 2 side bits, we're going to put glue on. Now I'm going to use tear and tape for this because I like to use tear and tape when you're using bags. I did do the bottom with Seal Plus, but I like to use tear and tape to give you a really, really good strong hold. So we're going to put tear and tape along here and along here. Now, I can share with you, I've actually taken a screenshot of some of the measurements of all different size bags. Now, I'm going to send that out in an email. So if you are not on my email list, then I suggest if you want the other measurements, please make sure you click on that link down in the show more box down below on YouTube or in the description of this video when it says join my email list to get details of classes and things. So if you're not on my email list, it's very hard for you to know what I'm doing. A lot of people are like, I want to do that class, but I don't know where the details are. I don't know how to register. Now, I always have the links in the information box, but I also like to have, I send them out via email. All right. So now we've got that on there. We've taken the seal, we've taken the double-sided tape off. I'm now going to line up my top piece and get that nice and even, that top piece up here. Okay. And then we just press on the inside. Okay. So we have that on that side. We're going to take our tear and tape off this side and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So what's happening is our front layer is wrapping back towards the back. And we've got the tear and tape on those front layers so that it glues to the outside of our bag. Okay, so we're going to put, that's the back of our bag. We're going to put those together. We're going to line these up at the top like so to get it to sit nice. And then let the rest come together like that. And bam, you have a bag. How easy is that? How easy is that? All right. So, so please make sure you're on my email list so that you can actually get the email to get the measurements. Now, the next thing is you're going to need a hole punch. And I do recall seeing, oh, it's a little hole punch. I need a bigger hole punch. I was going to say, I do recall seeing a hole punch in the drawer, but it's not quite the right size that I need. Where is my other hole punch? I have an office hole punch somewhere. There it is. Okay. I don't know whether this is going to work. I probably should have punched it before I got it in. I don't have a hole punch, but no, I'm not going to be able to do that. So you know what? I don't have a little hole punch little enough. So I'm actually just going to get my take your pick tool, and I'm just going to punch a hole like that. I do have a hole punch somewhere. I have a purple one somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with it. So I'm just going to do that and do that. And it's actually, to tell you the truth, it's not too bad to do it this way because you want your hole to be quite little because we don't want our ribbon coming all the way through. So I'm just eyeballing where I'm going to put the holes. Okay. The two flaps inside, Margie, you could glue those as well if you want to. I don't really have them glued, but they can flap down, flap up. You could glue those, depending on too. If you actually stuck them in between your two outside layers, you wouldn't have to worry. So I could have stuck them in between my outside layers, but I didn't. So now I'm going to use a beautiful bit of ribbon, and I'm going to thread that ribbon through there. So the smaller the hole, the better, if I can get it to go through. Let's just peek a little corner through. There we go. Once I get it to go through, it'll be good. Can you see me struggling? I really need that hole punch. And I have no idea where my... And I've just cleaned up all my room out in my studio and I haven't found it there. I wonder where it could be. Okay, there we go. I've got it through. Okay, so I've got that one through, and then I'm going to pop this one through. You're going to see me struggle here. Now, depending on how big your hole is whether just a knot will do. Did I get it? Ah, missed it again. The struggle is real here this afternoon, people. I've been working tirelessly all day, cleaning out my craft studio for my scrapbooking event tomorrow because I needed some more room. There we go. Okay, so I've got it pulled through. Use a crochet hook. Well, if I was a crocheter, I probably could use a crochet hook. Good idea, Deborah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie that in a knot. Now you could put maybe a glue dot. But if I tie those into a knot like that, because I've done a really small hole, they shouldn't pull through. They should be okay. And there you have one handle. So let's grab a second piece and we'll struggle with this again. We need that crochet hook, don't we? Although I'm getting better at it. Look. I'm definitely getting better at it. Okay, let's go. I've got a bit of a process happening here. Did that work for that one? Yes. Yes. Look at that. Much better the second time. So yes, Margie, if you wanted to, you could you could glue those two as well. So I can actually go back in now and just put some glue dots in there if I wanted to. How long have I got the ribbons? So I will measure the ribbon for you. They were actually 2 cut pieces of ribbon that I had sitting on my desk. Okay, and there you have a gorgeous gift bag. How easy was that? Now, I would make a beautiful tag to go on it as well, but let's measure the ribbon. So if I halve the ribbon, probably about 16 inches. So probably about 16 inches. Now, you can, if you wanted to make sure that those ribbons are going to stay in place, we can pop just a glue dot in on the end of that ribbon or on your knot and glue it just below where you've got it. So I'll grab another one. So just glue dotting our knot just below the hole. And that's going to make sure that our ribbon doesn't pull through. And sorry, you probably can't see a thing I'm doing in here, but I'm just adding that glue dot in behind my ribbon and then gluing that ribbon down just below the hole. Okay, so then that's definitely not going to pull through. And exactly what Margie said, because you can see there's the flaps inside. See how they're flapping out? So I could actually just pop a glue dot on the back of them. One there. And whoops. Glue dot decided to stick to my hand. One there, and I can glue that to the side of the bag. I would probably even just pop those flaps inside your 2 outside side pieces. There, and one more. But even just popping the glue dots in here, that's fixed the problem. Yeah, I was trying to fold over the edge of it, Sue, and there you go. So I've glued them in there now, and they're not popping out, okay? So that is a 12 by 12 one. Now, I know that the question's going to get asked, how big is that bag when it's finished, okay? So I'm going to measure the bag so you know exactly how big the bag is once it's finished. All right, let's grab that ruler. So we have... the bag is 6 inches wide by 7 inches high by 3 inches deep. Okay, so 6 inches high, 7 inches wide by 3 inches deep. So you could easily pop like a beautiful jumper, like a beautiful t-shirt, a scarf. You could pop some home baked treats in a cello bag. Tie the ends of the ribbon together. Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, could tie them together. A book, exactly. All right, so that's the 12 by 12. So let's now do, this one is a 6 by 6. So you've got different measurements for the different sizes. So the smaller you go down, the difference of the measurements. So for 6 by 6, I'm going to do the top of it at 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so the top I'm going to have, and this paper is only one-sided. Okay, so I'm going to have white as my fold over bit, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to do 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to do 1.5 inches on the other 3 sides. So 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. Okay. Now just remember, when you're doing your designer series paper, be careful not to score too hard, because your designer series paper is not like our cardstock. So now I'm going to glue that down, and I'm going to have that white going around there. So let's do this one. So this one is going to be 3/4 of an inch. Then we're going to do 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. So I'm not scoring real hard because you physically don't have to. Like, honestly, on designer series paper, it scores really easily. So that's the top side. So I'm going to pop our top side down. And we're also going to glue that down. So I'm just going to use some Seal Plus and glue it down. Okay. So then we're going to fold our pieces again and burnish. Fold and burnish. Fold and burnish. Same thing with this one. Fold. This one. Fold. And this one. Okay. So we've got them folded now. So we've got both of our sides that we want to have showing. We've got them both folded. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our cutting again. So of course on this one, I only need to cut in on that bottom flap on both sides. And this one, we're going to cut that square out, and I'm actually going to miter that bottom flap at the same time. So this one here has to be mitered in. So I'm actually going to miter it in as I'm cutting that square out. Same thing with this one. We're going to miter in that way and then cut along that score line. Okay. So we have our cute little bag happening. So then this bit is going to fold into here and glue in there. So I'm just going to use my Seal Plus, and we're going to add that in there. So we're going to butt that up against there and then pop that down. Now we're going to find the front, which that's the flap. So this one here is going to be the front. So therefore those are the ones that are going to have, I'm just going to use Seal Plus this time. Those are the ones that are going to, because it's only a little bag. Now, as Margie said, we could do those flaps. We could glue them in at the same time. So we could pop some Seal Plus on there. We could pop that in there like that. Seal Plus on that bit. And that can pop in on that. And then, of course, we're going to line these up at the top, making sure we get our top right, which is there, and then press the sides together. Making sure we get our top right again, and then press our sides together. And bam, you have a cute little gift bag again. Now, we could actually do something a little bit different here. We could leave this one opened, and we could possibly do some red ribbon going around it. I mean, the white would have looked nice, but I'm just going to use this red ribbon. Now I'm actually going to add, this is the front of my bag, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Seal Plus there. My ribbon is going to wrap around the top, so we're just going to do that. We're going to wrap it around. We can pop a little bit of Seal Plus on all four sides, so we can add a little bit of Seal Plus there that our ribbon's going to wrap around into and glue on. Again, here, adding a bit of Seal Plus to glue the middle of our ribbon so it will stay nice and straight. And the last bit here, and glue it. And then, of course, we're going to finish this off. Now, you might be saying, but you're going to see that. Okay, so we're going to cut that. So that glues into there. We've got a seam happening there, but once we tie our bow and glue our cute little bow on, we aren't going to see that. Sue says, wait for it. Here comes a bow. Correct. we can't have a crafting session without a bow, can we? Okay. So we've got our bow. And of course, I'm going to pop some Seal Plus on there. Will it go? No, we're going to do glue dots. So we're going to pop our bow into some glue dots. There, like that. And I always like to do a second glue dot when I'm doing a bow. And then we just pop our cute little bow on there. And look at that. Is that not super cute? It wouldn't be me without a bow, would it? Exactly. All right. Now, are you ready for it to get even cuter than this? Do you think that it could be cuter? Look at that. Look at the difference in those. Okay. So let's go even smaller. What do I have here? Ooh. Okay. This is, oh, where's my other piece? Come on. I had two pieces. Where did it go? Oh. How can I lose the second piece? Are they both together? No. Really? I was all organized. Surely it's here. I had two pieces. I promise I did. No. Well, let's just cut another piece. I have no idea where that went. Unless I thought I cut a piece and I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, so this is 4 inches by 4 inches. Are you ready for how cute this one's going to be? Okay, so 4 inches by 4 inches. Once again, this is the Walk in the Park Designer Series paper that I'm using here. And it is super, super cute. And each pack of paper, $4.25, I think it is. $4.25 will be getting donated to some charities. All right. So now I actually want my stripes to go up and down. So I've decided that across the top, this is my top. I've decided I want my stripes up and down. If I wanted my stripes sideways, I could do it that way. But I don't want to try and line the stripes up. I think it would be too hard. So I think I'm going to do it up and down that way. So across the top, I'm actually going to do it at 1/2 inch. And then on my sides, I'm going to do at 1 inch. So I've got 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. Cindy, you love making bags and boxes, and you'll finish your bag after my video. You're going to make many of these in fabulous sizes. Exactly. So make sure you're on my email list because I will be emailing out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sizes, and then you can actually play around with the sizing as well. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch. What do I do then? Sorry, 1/2 inch, then 1 inch. 1 inch. 1 inch. And the thing is, you can make a lot of these bags and then just pop them inside each other and store them ready for your gift giving. So, like, as you can see, if you did all different sizes, you could just pop them inside each other because this one's going to be able to go inside that little white one as well. All right, so we've got our 1/2 inch across the top. So we're going to fold that down. We're going to, oh, yeah, my Christmas tree is going to be upside down. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Should have done it. Christmas trees with stripes. I can't now, though. Anyway, Christmas trees are going to have to be upside down. Simple as that. They're just going to have to be upside down. So that's where it's very important to know which way you're going to have it and to actually fold it over and see which way. If I had have double checked that, I would have realized. But, okay, so we've got that one. This one here, that's our 1/2 inch. We'll pop some Seal Plus across there. So, oh, thank you, Cindy. So who thinks that they're going to make some of these bags at Christmas? You wait until you see this one. This one is so super cute. And I'm thinking with this one, you could put a cute little chocolate in it. You could put a packet of Tic Tacs. Okay, so we're just going to go in there again on that one. This one here, we're going to take out the whole square and we're going to miter that bottom flap in. I want to show you how I thought about, like when Margie said about those outside flaps. There's a way of doing this as well. So let's go. We want to glue that there like that. So we want to grab some Seal Plus on there. And we're going to line that up and flap that down. Okay, so when it comes to, we've got to, that's our front. So we could actually do that. We could do that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show you a trick. Okay, so then you've got no flaps on the inside. Can you see that? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to miter this flap in there and on this side here. So we can't see that. Okay. Now that's the front. So we're going to have glue on these sides. I'm going to go like that and like that and like that and like that. Okay. So we want that to be glued to that. And then, yes. Okay. So I'm going to put glue on here and here. That's going to get glued to our back layer. So we're going to stand that up, glue that, stand that up. So to the outside of our back layer so that it's not inside our bag. Okay. And then, of course, our front layers are then going to go over the top and cover up that flap. Can you see that? Covers up that little flap. And there we have nothing on the inside. No flaps, no nothing on the inside. They're hidden away in these outside pieces. A good way to use a mountain of DSP? Exactly. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to, I think for this one, I think maybe the silver twine might be good for that. But you can see how it's a really cute size bag. As I said, just for something like the little packets of Tim Tams that you can get, the little chocolates, like maybe the wafer little chocolate that you can get, I think would be really, really cute. I just got the silver twine out and left it over there. Forgot to bring it back over. So I'm actually going to punch some holes in here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to thread this ribbon through. Make sure I've got the front. Yes. I'm going to thread this ribbon through and we're just going to have it as a decoration. Earrings. Yep. Exactly. So I'm punching a hole through there. I'm punching another hole through. Ow. Through my finger. Maybe I can cut a strip of the trees and glue it on. Yeah. With the right direction, Cindy. Could do. But you know what? For the sake of the video, they can be upside down. It's okay. Okay. So I'm now going to thread this through. I'm going to go through that way. So let's poke it through with my pokey tool. Through that way. Ooh, and then this could be the fun part, poking it back through the other way, because I want it to come back out through to the front. Come on. See, you're testing my skill with this. Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull it through. All right. Then I'm going to cut it. And we will tie a cute bow. Okay, be careful not to tie that too tight because you will tear between your two holes if you do that. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's go. I probably should have tied that bow upside down and then it might have sat. But that's okay, it can sit sideways. Look at that. How cute is that? And there you have it. Look, you could even pop a Tombow glue in there. How cute. All right, so there you have 3 different sizes in those bags. So as I said, make sure you jump onto my email. And please jump onto my email now. Like the date today is the 18th. If I send out that email on the weekend and then I get someone that says to me, oh, I've just joined your email, I want to get the measurements for those bags, not going to happen. So you need to be on my email list like right now, so that when I actually send that out at the end of the weekend, you will actually have the measurements. So I have like a whole grid of measurements. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of that if you like, but the best part is to be on the email list, and I promise I will send it out to you. So you can do, as I said, I've got sizes for 12 inches, 10 inches, 8 inches, 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, and 2 inches. You can even go down. I know that I have done a smaller one. I mean, that's the 4x4. So you can imagine the 2x2 is quite little. But I think the 2x2, I think it was actually cute enough to fit, you know, those little mini Tic Tacs that you can get, the little tiny, good for a bag freshener. Yeah, cute. But as you can see, so easy. Like the method of it is so easy. And you could be making so many bags so quickly for all of your Christmas crafting. But I could see that you could put a nice cashmere sweater in there. It would roll up and pop in there. Some nice socks, bed socks, a tie, like a couple of ties for a male if you wanted to do that. Like so many things you could actually pop into those bags. And it's a decent sized bag, like candy for Christmas, chocolates, beautiful handmade Christmas biscuits, so many things that you could do in these gorgeous bags. So hopefully you have enjoyed that crafty session this afternoon. I know it's a little bit quicker than normal. Oh, no, I'm just on an hour. So we made 3 bags in an hour. Theo's still flat out crafting with me here as usual. So I can't believe this is number 9 out of a 12-day series. Now, I won't be live on Saturday and I definitely won't be live on Sunday. I will resume back here for episode 10 on Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. So thank you everyone for hanging out and crafting with me. As I said, any of these products can be purchased in a starter kit right now. So if you're interested in earning a 20% discount and joining a crafty community, then I would love to invite you into my Wild Heart Crafters team. We're an awesome group of girls all over Australia, and it's so fun being a part of a crafty community and getting 20% discount on your products. It's awesome. Okay, so thank you everyone. If there's anyone interested, please reach out to me, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions to see if it's the right fit for you. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to demonstrate. You don't have to do anything. You can just enjoy a discount. Okay. So until Monday, have a lovely weekend, everyone. I will share some pictures of my scrapbooking crop day. I've got quite a few ladies that are coming here tomorrow morning. So I've done a big spring clean of my craft studio. I've got boxes and things out of the craft studio. So I've got more room. So it will be a super fun event. So I'll share some pictures of that on the weekend, and I will see you all again on Monday. So see you again.